Hey, man, I gotta add this to my playlist. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's it right there. I gotta add that. That's one thing about music, man. That shit. Yeah.
Man.
Some shit just hit different, man. Some shit just hit different, man.
Hey, I love music, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Music is more than this physical thing. It's spiritual, bro.
He said it best. Hey, we got Bob. Hey, speaking of music, man, he said it best, man. People think Drake said it first, but Bob said it, man. One thing about music, when it hits, you feel no pain, man. You feel no pain when that music hitting, man.
Hey, y'all know what this is. It's the Southern Flow.
Sure.
Let's go. You already know I'm Loomis Brinks.
What's good? It's your boy Trey B.
And like I said, man, this is the Southern Flow, and we got to get right into it. Trey B, what's up, man?
What's going on,
we
bro?
in the
We back
building.
on the couch, man.
Man, we in here having a good time. We just vibing out, you know, just excited to get back to the, you know, just get back to the flow, you know, let the people know what's going on, you know, how we moving, how we grooving, you know, what's happening in the world, you know. So what's up, everybody? Big shouts out to everybody who following, who liking, who sharing, subscribing, all the etceteras. You know, don't be scared to comment. You know, you can't hurt our feelings. You know, all comments are good comments. You know, all criticism is good criticism.
All
you know, so
is good
y'all just build with us, keep tapping in, and you know, we appreciate y'all. But we're gonna get to this episode, man. I'm gonna just go ahead and like cipher out, like, Trey, what's the most controversial piece of content for you right now? Like, I ain't even gonna just say controversial.
Yeah.
What's the hottest content out in the creator space, in the creative space, in the world? What you think, like, the hottest?
Well, this past week it's been the Drewski, the mega church skit, the Drewski skit with the, you know, Instagram, and, you know, all social media platforms. He hanging from the you know.
Drewski said, hey, you know why I got this, you know why I got these Christian Louboutins on?
Yeah.
Cause I'm Christian and I walk in the blood of Christ.
Yeah, for sure. Apostle Richie said, "Baby, can you help me, man?" Hey, he took him there.
He killed it. He said
a lot of gut punches.
He
man.
said, "I need 4 million." And
we started church in Zimbabwe.
Look, yeah. But we need it today. Before we leave.
Before we leave here. Yeah, man. Cold, hard pimping, man.
And I think it was like not ironic, but it was ironic in the way of like he was mimicking a lot of the black preachers, right?
He holding the mirror up to him. You know what I'm saying?
But he could at least put a couple of the Caucasians in there. You know, I don't know if people remember that one preacher who was up there talking about, we just gonna blow it away.
Man, everybody fell and shit. Yeah. Or Joel Osteen, man. Hey, when Hurricane Harvey hit Houston, man, we listened to Screw, you know. But when Hurricane Harvey hit Houston, back in 2018, 19, whatever the year was, 2017. But you know, he closed his doors to his church. You know, his people was, you know, in the community was saying, you know, open the doors up, it's flooding. The hurricane, we ain't got nowhere to go. He shut the doors, you know what I'm saying, to the community. He, you know, like he said,
Joe.
These white.
He said you're not coming in here.
These white pastors, you know, they got some stains.
They got just as much controversy, man.
Yeah. We just black culture, you know, we more so hold the mirror up, shed the light on what's going on in our community. You know, like you said, the Caucasians, they kind of, you know, take a back seat.
In a way. But it's like, if you get into that world, you see
you'll know.
We all the same.
Yeah.
It's and that's the thing. It's like, you know, society, media, like projects it out as though this race thing, like you black, you white, and you know how I feel about that color tone stuff. But it's all divisive, and it's making people think that because you a certain color, you this way.
Yeah.
And you know, and then also every ethnicity has a gripe towards or between the darker skins and the lighter skins. Because you know, some Caucasians, you know, they'll call their fellow brothers, you know, oh, he's an old redneck, you know, a redneck anyway, you know, offensive, you know.
For sure.
Everybody have, you know, issues, all cultures, all ethnicities. Like it's not just this black culture thing. You know
what you feel about mega churches though? Like between it, but what like I asked you 2 and 1. How you feel about mega churches versus small churches, and which one do you prefer?
Yeah, like, I just say wherever the spirit like leads you. I don't think it's a bad thing.
Have you attended a mega church before?
No,
not necessarily a mega church, but a church with a lot of members. Like maybe 1,000-member church. Or,
nah.
Oh, you never.
For me, that's overwhelming too. Yeah. So my preference is
smaller.
A more smaller, concentrated
environment,
like community church.
Okay.
You know, like I have a Christian background, so AME.
Yeah.
And you know, my church really consists of like the majority of my family.
Yeah.
But like the pastor that we have now, big shouts out to Pastor Williams. Like they've done a superb job, man, as far as just bringing the community together, connecting the people. Yeah. And so now we see a lot of new faces, and that's exciting to just see people
growing.
It's growing. Yeah. So I love that. And then, you know, just with a mega church, I don't think it's anything against it, because if the spirit is working and the spirit is moving, you know, like the one thing that I'm seeing, you know, like in my own setting, in my own, you know, church, amongst my own church family, is like the energy, the charge, you know, people, you know, being eager to tithe, but not just tithing because of the money. It's just like the charge and the exchange, and it come back. And so I just love that positive energy that's in the space. But yeah, man, I get overwhelmed by all of that. So for me, it's just almost like, all right, that's too much.
Yeah.
But I'm not judging it, and I'm not saying that it don't work.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that's not my preference.
Sure,
but what about you?
You know, I guess you can technically call it a mega church here in Dothan. You know, I grew up in in a big church. You know what I'm saying? The church with the gold domes. You know, everybody know what I'm talking about.
What church is that?
Hey, NCC, man, Northview Christian Church.
They got the gold dome?
Yeah, they got the gold dome, man. But I grew up in
height.
Oh yeah. It was a real dope experience growing up, man. You know, just seeing, you know, everybody, you know, that many people coming together as one, you know, to serve, you know, the Most High. And you know what I'm saying? Just, you know, it was church was like a concert, man. It was just like it was moving to me, man.
There was singing.
Singing. The word was good. I used to actually be excited to go. You know, you seeing new faces every Sunday. You seeing the pastor, you know, whether it's the pastor or the choir, bring out, you know, new faces every Sunday. It's growing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no knock on it, man. From you know all the bull that, you know, transpired, you know what I'm saying, throughout the years with the church itself. But I loved growing up in a big church family, man. It was a dope experience, man. And he did a lot for the community while he was, you know, holding his position. You know, just to see, you know, the giving back that we did. Like you say, seeing the charge of what a tithe or what an offering can do. Because before, you know, that they went to the domes, we started out in it was still kind of a big church, but it wasn't a mega church to say. But just to see, you know, the tithe, what the tithe
It's over 200 people.
Oh, for sure, over 500.
Ooh.
But just to see what the tithe can do, like, you know, I don't want to get my words, you know, mixed up or whatever, but for me personally, being a child or a teenager, seeing, you know, the cause that we was given to put together the
immediate
gold,
effect.
Yeah, the gold domes. Like, oh, we giving this Sunday, you know, to you know, all the proceeds or whatever, all the money going to the construction of the other church. So, you know, whether it was, you know, some bull, that was some bull. You know what I'm saying?
Well, people talk about that too in terms of like, you know, the building fund.
Whether that was bull or not, to me, it looked like, you know, that tithe was, you know, like you said, something transpired out of that.
One thing I would say is, you know, even for my own church, like just more community outreach, more impact in the community. And I think in a way it's happening again simply because we're seeing new people.
New members,
And like in all the years that I've been attending church, even if I've taken a break or whatever, I've never seen so many new faces.
Yeah.
You know, so it's honorable and it's a blessing, man. And you know,
how you feel on the image of a pastor though? That's one thing I think that's a lot of controversy today too. Should the pastor have a nice whip? Should the pastor be able to dress, you know, in a nice suits in his Sunday best? Should the pastor, you know, because, you know, back in the day, like a lot of people, like a lot of pastors, they worked the job. Like that tithe was going solely to the church. You know, that's old school preaching right there. Pastor go work a construction job or work a, you know, a odd job, and then on Sundays and Wednesdays he preach at the church.
They just getting some gas.
But now, you know, pastors,
they got a check.
They got a check coming in because they ain't working. You know, that time going to them, man. You know, a little to the building fund. How you feel like the image?
For me, I look at the pastor as a manager.
Okay,
he's managing the space, and you know, my own personal endeavors, I would seek to buy out of the hierarchy of AME. Because why do we have to carry some title? If you found the person who can lead the congregation in a positive direction, why not maintain this person? But it's almost like sports, because you shopping around, you know, so every year they have this conference, and he could potentially go to another church. Now I don't know how they make their choices of who goes where and what's what. But if we see success with this pastor, what's the point of him leaving? You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm sure there's so many variables that, you know, take place in that. But me, I would be like, you know, how can we buy out of this? Because obviously we can afford to pay you. So why not be independent? You still got your congregation, and if anything, you'll get more money. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like if he's managing correctly, compensate him.
He could be fly.
He could be fly.
Okay.
Long as it's a reflection of your congregation. You know what I'm saying? I believe in prosperity, what they call prosperity preaching, and you teaching people affirmations and the I ams and understanding that, you know, you're not just the child of God. You also the sibling of Jesus, and people don't really take that concept and understand oh, I'm a guy too. People be like, oh, you a what? Oh, blasphemy.
For sure.
Like that's crazy, but it said in your scripture, like you're guys. What? So you ain't gonna you can't even fathom yourself being a God. So you will just deprive yourself of your giving talent. You don't even know your flavor.
You can't even harness that energy.
These people are crazy. These people are crazy. But man, I firmly believe that, you know, like we the church first, the individual,
anyway.
And then this building becomes the church by way of the congregation being and you know, praising and worshiping, you know, and all that type of stuff, man. But I just think people are more prone to turn into sheep. And you not just understanding that he's just managing. He's not your boss. You the boss.
For sure.
In all aspects of life. So don't get caught up in like, well, it's the pastor's fault. No, it's your fault.
For sure.
Yeah, it's your fault. And you know, that kind of just take us into like the next conversation. We seen a situation happen recently, I think in the last 2-3 weeks, where there was a killing in Minneapolis, I think, or Minnesota. And it happened by what they say is an ICE agent. Supposedly the agent abruptly killed, I don't know if she was a Caucasian lady. She looked Caucasian. If you ain't white, if you ain't black, you're white. But now you have black people talking about their research. The Black Panther Party is resurfacing to protect the people.
Who protecting us?
And that's the common theme in terms of we talked about this multiple times, but it's like we keep fighting battles that don't belong to us.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, and in a way, as we say it now, it's like it's kind of fair on a side because it's like we're also sold this idea that we come from somewhere else. But what if this is the land of milk and honey?
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like this belong to us. We should protect it.
We the Aboriginals.
We the Aboriginals.
For sure.
You know, so it's like in a way I get it, but that's a real small thing compared to everything else that we need to face as a culture or as a people.
We got bigger fish.
Bigger fish to fry. You know what I'm saying? Not right now. We ain't even at that level.
For sure.
To be talking about we protecting the people. Nah, we can't even protect ourselves.
For sure.
And you know, before we go into the general population community, go into your own communities and protect our people.
Yeah, we're trying to bring that black and brown together, but man, we got to bring the black together first, man. We got to fix us first, man. We got to fix ourselves first, then we got to fix the community, man.
Man, pivoting back to like the creator world, one thing that's big right now is one of the influencers. He goes by ISO Speed.
ISO Speed.
Yeah. So he's over in Ethiopia, Africa, whatever. And like people are making a big deal, like, yeah, he's showing you that they're civilized and they're built. We knew it, duh. We knew everything over there wasn't just raw.
We taught y'all how to, bathe and use spices and all that, man.
No, but I'm just saying, like, in terms of Africa, like we knew cities were there. Like
you just saying a salvage.
It's not. It's not just savagery. Like it's wealthy people in the country of Africa. Africa's a country that's filled with different continents, or it's a continent with countries.
Different countries.
My bad. Yeah. So in the continent of Africa, and then that's the whole thing too. Like it's countries.
And that's what people,
not states.
People don't understand. It's countries, so they're like, why can't Africa, just come?
Because there's so many tongues.
There's so many countries. There's not no states or no one government.
Ain't no unity.
It will never be one government.
It's multiple presidents and what you call them? Popes, not popes, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
In that world,
it's got many hierarchies, man.
But so just in that sense, it's like people keep trying to like romance Africa. Yeah. And Africa is named after a Roman emperor, a Caucasian.
A white man. Africanus.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that fucked me over, bro.
There's nothing sexy to me.
That had me sick to
about
my stomach,
Africa.
man.
And what's crazy, you notice that none of the foreigners, in a sense, like step foot in America. And when I say step foot, I mean like there's no wars happening here. They're like, it's like they still trying to figure out how to infiltrate America as though it's some type of veil. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's something to think about.
For sure.
Like, but we quick to go and step on somebody else's land and blow it up and all that. Yeah. And everybody is trying to come here. Ain't nobody saying, let's go to Africa.
Yeah.
We the only ones talking about going back to Africa. Yeah. Nigeria and all these. Man, them people ain't even together. They divided. Yeah, man.
Like you say, we still, like you say, with the Black Panther Party trying to, help, the brown, our brown brothers, our Hispanic, brothers, man, fix us, help us first, get in our communities and help us. Go to these ghettos and these hoods, so-called, that they project on us, man, and, fix that first, get in there, police your own communities, man. Have a cleanup day, a trash day, education. Feed the children, man. Right. All that type of stuff, man. So we just got to worry about us first, man. Like you say, hey, going into that, we got, Martin Luther King Day coming up. This next week, man, we got Martin Luther King Day coming up.
Was that Cedric the Entertainer on Barbershop? Did he say something about Martin Luther King
Jesse Jackson. He said, man, Jesse Jackson, you know what I'm saying? And then he was like, Rosa Parks ain't do nothing, but sit her ass down, man. So he had a couple little jokes to say about, the Black history.
Shouts out to Rosa Parks, man. She got a little spot right up the street of Abbeville.
Yeah, man, for sure.
But
How you? But
big. I think with Martin Luther King,
it's been a lot of controversy over the past couple of years.
A lot, and I think just because information is started just like leaking, you know, so you can't strip this man of his credibility because
you found a couple facts.
You find out he was sleeping around.
Yeah.
Man, he was young.
He was in his 30s, 33,
34, something like that.
Yeah, come on, man.
He a baby.
A baby, man.
Like what? He figuring it out. Coretta figuring it out. And she just decided to stick with him. And that's her decision.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that you have to be that way. Yeah. That don't mean that you have to feel that you got to be that way, ladies.
Stupid either though.
They don't mean she was stupid.
Yeah.
But that doesn't strip him of his intention.
For sure.
And ultimately, that's all I can say. I think he had a great intention, regardless if people felt as though he was a pawn.
Yeah. Or if he was stupid for trying to go over there, you know what I'm saying, and integrate and, you know, sit at their tables. And,
well, a lot of the elders in that time were looking at him like he was crazy.
Yeah.
Like the elders, the 60, you know.
These folks spitting on us.
60-year-old, 70-year-old.
Letting the water hose go on us, hanging us.
They looking at him like, bro, you is wild. Like you trying to go over to where they at. So, and then all the way leading up to, you know, before, you know, right before his death, he's saying things like he felt as though he let his people into an abandoned building.
Yeah.
Where we were talking about equal rights and all this. We just needed equal
rights and equal protection under the law.
But we needed, if anything, economic.
That was the main, and that's what they left out.
Yeah, we needed the economic
equal economic
growth,
or however you
want to put that. Yeah,
loans to the banks and, you know, all that good stuff.
Man, there was a story. Fellow copper skinned man here in the Wiregrass shared a story where his family was entitled to like acres and acres of land. It could be like 200-300 acres of land.
Yeah.
But he had to go get the written records. Because, you know, at one point, there was no digital. There was no digital. And so he comes to the courthouse here in Dothan. They got this archive, you know, basement space. He said they get the book out. The page is torn. It's gone. That's crazy.
That's crazy, yeah.
And it's like, how many more stories are similar to, or even more extreme?
Yeah.
So, you know, these people have taken land by way of entitlement.
Yeah.
You feeling as though you can treat me as though I'm lesser than you because of my skin tone? That's wild.
That's wild, man. That's wild.
And that's one thing, you know, I think we all have our prejudices in terms of like how we may see a person and, you know, whether how they smell, how they look, talk, walk, whatever.
Yeah.
But to really attempt to step on people, shit on people, piss on
Wipe
people.
them out.
That's basically what they doing. Like
they erasing
you trying to erase us. Like that is wild, man. So that's the only disgust I have of it. But aside from that, we still had the ability to go out, work, get our own money.
For sure.
We still found time to have fun, hit the juke joints, get drunk. You know what I'm saying? Get the women. You know, so we should have been figuring out economics too. You know, so
my spiel. I'm gonna speak on this, man, because this is a touchy subject for me for the last few years, man. Just seeing like all the facts and all the people judging, you know, MLK, Martin Luther King, man, because he one of my heroes. So just growing up, he was a hero to me. So just seeing what I be seeing on social media and how people be bashing them and just, you know, pulling facts or whatever. But black people, we got to realize, man. We like we said earlier, we the aboriginals, but you know, for us, you know, the niggas, as they say, the niggers and the niggas, our history started off a boat. You know what I'm saying? Us, if you in America right now, 9 times out of 10, your history started off a boat, a slave plantation or whatever. Okay, you got to think. Just do your history lesson. We came out the slave plantation with the emancipation. We came out the slave plantation. Started sharecropping. With the white folks. You know what I'm saying? Okay, after sharecropping, you got the Harlem Renaissance or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Black people are thriving in America. You got Black Wall Street, whatever. What they started doing? They started burning it down. Lake Lanier. That's claimed to be a black city under that lake in Georgia.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They start infiltrating us.
Yeah.
Okay, they infiltrate us, wipe out all our economics, whatever. This like what 1930s or 40s.
Yeah.
The 50s and 60s come along. This MLK era, man. You got the civil rights era, man. In order to I feel like this is just a war tactic of mine, man. In order to conquer your oppressor or conquer your opponent, you got to infiltrate. You got to have a wolf in sheep's clothing. You got to have somebody on the inside to get through, to see what's going on, and to get close. And
Jesus and Judas.
How can you know your enemy if you're not beside him?
Yeah, Fred Hampton and then his I can't think of the dude name.
His partner. You can't know your enemy unless you right next to him. You can't know your enemy unless if you looking, cities over from them or the other side of town.
You got to be in there.
You got to be in there. So my mentality would have been, this man smart. He trying to go over there with these folks. These is our oppressor. They don't like us.
Right.
But obviously these people hold the keys to what's going on in America.
Right.
We didn't want to do the Marcus Garvey go back to Africa.
Right.
Everything we doing separate. When we getting economic growth, they burning it down. They putting us. So what's next? We got to infiltrate. We got to get next to them and see what's going on. Get in their banks. Yeah. Get in their restaurants.
Yeah.
And then I feel like when we fell short, okay, they assassinated MLK. They assassinated Malcolm. Like you say, Fred Hampton.
Yeah.
When they assassinated him, we didn't have to.
It's like it's like gut wrenching.
Yeah, it gut wrenching
to the culture.
But at the same time, we should have paused and like, okay. They signed the bill after, what was it, before or after Martin passed the Civil Rights Act? Was that before he passed?
I think it happened after he got killed.
Well, after we got our Civil Rights bill.
His dream came to life after.
Okay, after they signed the bill, at that point, we had a choice to either go still eat with them, spend our money with them, you know what I'm saying, or shop however we want to do, work with them, whatever, swim in their pools, drink out their fountains. We had a choice.
Yeah.
So all the complaining, you know what I'm saying, y'all did, he tore the black economic. We still got a choice in 2026 to rise up and, you know what I'm saying, and establish our black-owned business. We just don't want to do it.
Right.
So stop blaming this man for saying, he messed up, you know what I'm saying?
I feel you on that.
You still got the opportunity.
I feel you on that.
The black, economics is still...
That's real.
Still out there to grab, so you can't... I'm just saying this, man. Stop blaming MLK for integration and just drowning black economics. Look, by integrating.
You already know my favorite saying.
Yeah.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
You blaming one man for the fall of black economics.
Yeah, and I had to... And just being honest, like I had to pull back on that because I was like, man, Martin Luther King.
Yeah,
it's fair for him to have his dream.
Yeah,
but you know what he did? He acted on his dream. He set himself out on a mission and he accomplished that.
He accomplished his goal.
The inspiration you should find in it is the fact that he found his flavor in life. He found his mission. Found his flavor. You got to find yours, and whatever that is.
And what you got to realize, like we say, man, everybody's playing. Okay, we say they played on him. He was a pawn.
Right.
I feel like he was playing on them too, cause he, like you said, he was having fun. He was in the spotlight. You know what I'm saying? In his latter days, they say he was having shakes and stuff, cause he felt like, okay, I don't play the game too long. They finna kill him. They say he was literally having shakes. And stuff, man, cause he felt the pressure on him, man. The phone was being tapped or whatever.
Yeah.
But at the same time, as they was playing on us, we should have been playing back on them. I feel like.
So as you say that, when you talked about the aspect of like the Oklahoma bombings, and
Eufaula had a massacre back in the day. If you look it up,
Black Wall Street. I'm gonna have to go research that. Black Wall Street and all the et cetera, et cetera. And I feel like religion in a way was the handicap. That was the handicap where it's like, well, what would Jesus do? No, we should have been like, we finna go over there and burn that shit down. And I don't know.
Hey man,
it's tough.
Marcus Garvey said, "Let's go back to Africa."
Yeah.
Nobody wanted to go.
Yeah.
So at that point, we should have said, "How we finna make this work?"
But I feel as though I feel like Garvey had a great intention, and then like for him to even have a fleet, like he had a
strategic plan.
I'm saying he had an industrial ship.
Yeah.
Like
he had a map down.
Those large ships that do export import.
Yeah.
He had them. Who? What?
Yeah. We didn't want to go.
He should have been focusing on getting goods in and out of Africa.
That's a good point.
Versus trying to take people. Just get the money.
Hey man, but you
get the wealth. Because then you can come in and you can set precedent. I can invest in this small community and potentially build it up. Where now it's more of us with the jobs in here.
Yeah.
And I can orchestrate it because I got the wealth.
Maybe he was feeling like he couldn't do that because you already know they were gonna kill him though, man. He bringing in, man, come on, man. They were gonna knock him off so fast, man. And that's my thing. If you ain't willing to die, okay. You know how they were gonna do us. Everything we try to, every time we come up, they killing us. So I feel like we should have found, and we still ain't found our way. We got to find a way to make this shit work. And the way to make this shit work is black economics, man. We just got to.
But I think the black economics is first like singular. And then once the singular powers up, to say, like, the whole objective is for you and I to both be pillars.
Yeah.
Not you just be a pillar and I'm just feeding off of you and vice versa.
Yeah.
No, we both are pillars.
Yeah.
That makes the group economics stronger.
Yeah.
Cause it ain't just one.
Yeah.
It's two. It's two. You know what I'm saying? So we be like, I gotta use this example. Jay-Z don't do nothing for the black people. He's supposed to help everybody in America. Just cause he got $1 billion. It don't work like that. And then when you get into business, you will learn that you just can't give a person a significant amount of money anyway.
For sure.
It's a whole bunch of regulations behind that. That could be a play on the system. But at the same time, you just can't go out handing people money. You can't even just go hand somebody $500. I mean, you can, but technically, it's supposed to be documented.
Got to be accounted for.
You see what I'm saying? So a lot of people ain't understanding, like, I'm sure his family straight, and that's what's important. He building his family
generational wealth.
And then it multiplies out from that. But you can't be like, you know, again, Jay-Z ain't helping the black people. He way in New York or LA or wherever he at. You think you gonna feel them effects in Dothan?
In Dothan, exactly.
No.
Exactly.
If he had some family here, maybe you would see something or feel something.
See something going on.
But nobody takes a chance. Nobody really pans out and look at a Jimmy Rain. And understand how he run Abbeville.
And ain't nobody asking him what is he doing for the community. Ain't.
You see what I'm saying? So it's just the games and the illusions that we place on ourselves. You know what I'm saying? But ultimately, it's just like, get you together first as an individual. And then your household, make your bed up. Then you can go make sure the kids' bed made up. Make sure you and your spouse got a good conversation. Even if you even get with your spouse. You ain't even with your wife and your kids.
Hey,
you ain't even got a wife.
Hey, man.
Like,
it's just, hey.
And I'm be effective to the people that's in your circle. So to the dads who may not be with their kids, you can still be effective. Even if the baby mama bitter, you can still be effective. And then there are stories where, you know, the baby mama don't let men see their kids at all. You just gotta see them when they're 18, maybe. You know what I'm saying? And that and
fight it in court. Fight it in court. Hey, that's
a play on itself. But that conversation, those dynamics can go. That conversation can go so long. But ultimately, man, like Martin Luther King had a dream. He didn't just chase it. He achieved it. He attained it, man. And that's what inspires me about MLK. To be so young and to achieve so much, regardless if the system was pushing him to. He achieved what he sought out. What he sought after, man. So to me, big salutes, and that's what I'm inspired by, man. I'm inspired by the wordplay, his ability to get up there and speak to the people, and just build. So.
Shouts out, man.
Who are we to say what's right, what's wrong? What
would you do in that situation?
Yeah, live your life.
Yeah, man. Come on,
live your life, man.
Come on, man.
So,
he is who he is for a reason, man. Before you even got here, he was already, who he was. So let's just celebrate.
You was who you were before you got here.
Yeah, for sure. Just some local news. We can hit on some local news real quick. Before we get out of here.
I think one of the bigger things that stood out was like the situation at Hooligans.
Yeah.
Guy got killed. Supposedly, the streets,
allegations.
Allegations. The street committee. The street committee says that they were both street guys. They were both about that life.
Yeah.
Some chatty patty.
Yeah.
Chitty bang bang. Ain't nothing new under the sun.
Yeah.
But what was the sore thumb for me is how they tried to detach the situation from Hooligans.
From the business.
Yeah. Don't mention Hooligans. But the moment it happened at Escape or whatever the club was at one point in time, or the moment it happened at Bells or let's shut it down.
Yeah.
It's extreme now. You know what I'm saying? So that was the only thing that kind of pulled at me from that situation. I mean, another case of black on black crime. Ignorant. For I don't think it required somebody to get killed.
Man. Yeah, for sure.
But we weren't there. We don't know the severity into which would cause a person to want to pull out a gun to kill somebody.
Yeah, for sure.
But it is what it is on that.
I just want to say, condolences to the person that lost his life, man. I worked with him for a little while at my previous job. Still didn't, build a relationship, but he was, in the same environment I was. You know what I'm saying? So condolences, you know what I'm saying? I see, he getting a lot of love on social media. So, you know what I'm saying? I see, you know what I'm saying? But, we could have did that while he was here too. So at the same time, you know what I'm saying? I want to tell people, man, just make it home, man. Make it home at the end of the day, man. Whether you the one, like you say, what Kendra say, the one in front of the gun or the one behind the gun, man. Make it home, man. Man, all this little shit, man.
It ain't worth it.
Ain't worth it, man. Make it home.
But then man.
That's the goal.
Some people really don't place a value on their life.
Yeah, for sure. Or home. Or just making it home. They don't place a value.
They don't play, and if there is a value, it's set so low. Again, people don't even know that they're gods. You don't know that you are a God too. You can do greater works than Jesus.
Hey, man. Hey. This ain't a skit. This ain't a skit.
What? Yeah. Greater works?
For sure.
Nobody is an attempt to or striving for such things. You're settling.
Yeah.
We're not settling at the Southern Flow.
Oh, hey, not at all, man. Hey.
But you know who I do want to praise though? And we always give praise to Nate.
Yeah,
big shouts out to Nate.
Man, shout out
man,
Nate
but when he
man.
shared those pictures, it was disgusting.
Yeah.
Like literally, physically, just mentally, it was just catastrophic.
Them people deserve better than that.
And if y'all don't know what we talking about over at
Westgate
Village Apartments, what I'm learning is the trash has not been
over $5,000
over $5,000 in debt in terms of paying the fee, the trash fee. But it's been over like a month since they've collected.
That's crazy.
And when Nate showed it, man, it was like you could smell it through the phone.
All the food, baby diapers, ain't no telling, man. That's crazy work.
So big shouts out for Nate putting
just
that out.
Shedding light, man.
Yeah, shedding light on that. I think he said Commissioner Gant Pierce reached out and decided
to get it together.
To get it situated. So supposedly Monday it's supposed to be handled. So big shouts out to everybody who contributed to getting that situated, man. So hopefully they find a manager or whatever is needed to better mediate that space and make it safe. For sure. Because that's hazard. That's hazardous. For sure. Yeah. Man. So you got toxins in the air.
In the air, man. Breathing.
You got kids out there.
Little babies, man. Come on, we gotta do better, man.
That's real wild, man. So I mean, that's kind of like the local news. Did you have some? We talked about some facts.
Yeah, some quick facts.
Some quick facts. What facts did you have? Trey B got some facts for us. What facts you got?
It's just, the Southern flow, we're gonna keep it funky, man. We're always talking, we talking our relationship talk, man. That's been, one of our, our heavy hitters I go to.
Man, that's just
that's just everyday
That
talk,
was the theme.
man.
That was definitely the theme of 2025. Relationships,
yeah.
women versus men.
It's just saying, man, just some, quick facts, reports, whatever. Just take it for what it's worth, man.
Yeah.
I got one fact right here. It say, man, the gender war has worked. 45% of women will be single by 2030. 39% of men, the largest shares on record. So that's just saying, 45% of women and 39% of men. I don't know how that worked. I don't know if they put like homosexuality in there. Because the numbers ain't, But that's a lot of women single, man. 2030, 45%. That's almost half.
Soldier Slim said, "I'll pay for it if I want it. If I want it."
Yeah, man. Yeah. That's just one fact out there. Just take it for what it's worth, man. Just let it, sizzle on your brain. It's another fact.
The women the women want to pay. They want you to pay to play.
Want to pay to play, man. Our pastor told me that, man. Pastor told me that. Hey, man, you got to pay to play. Hey, man. So I'm like, shit. Just take the game and, go on about my business. As I get older, I see what you're talking about, man. But if I can't get it out the mouthpiece, man, I don't even want it, man. But just another fact, man. They're saying like we saying black economics, black wealth.
Right.
Saying members of the Forbes 400 hold more wealth than all U.S. black families combined.
Yeah, we know.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
Sometimes, again, you have to watch the media antics, and some stuff is just like all fluffy talking.
They want to keep you down.
Yeah, it's a mental thing to think about that, in the sense of like, man,
they got more money than all black families combined. Like,
we ain't got a chance.
We ain't got no chance, bro. Then they hit you like this is another something to sizzle on your brain that say the reason black household incomes is low is because 70% are single income households being compared to two income households. Yeah. But that's just common knowledge.
Yeah, that's common.
If only one person is in the house, is the income 9 times out of 10 is gonna be.
Because one income is taking care of everything.
In 2026, man, come on, man.
Yeah.
Average rent in the Wiregrass in 2026 is like what, $1,500?
Rent?
That's renting. Like $1,400 to $1,500.
Wow.
You'd be lucky to get like 12. 12 is a good number. 12.
How you get in the I imagine for men, what I'm learning too is like it's difficult for a man to get government assistance.
Oh, for sure.
So technically, you're telling me it's designed for women.
Hey, man, it's all set up, man.
It's a game.
After the civil rights movement,
it's a game.
Everybody, they started playing on
because it's men that could benefit from like the government assistance, And granted, I know some men would be reluctant to
even try to get the assistance.
Yeah, because you don't even want to because society. Oh, he got you with the government. Government assistance.
You better get a job, second job. Yeah,
bruh. I'm doing what I gotta do.
I'm doing what I can.
Yeah. Now, if you're content in that, that's one thing. But if you if it becomes your leverage to help you catapult to the next level, man, come on. Because that's what the women should be doing with it. Yeah. Not living in
for sure.
Government assistance your whole life.
Whole life, man.
Yeah. And I get it. Sometimes it look like this all I can do. No, it ain't.
No, it ain't.
I know you got 10 kids, but you better figure it out.
Use this as a stepping stone.
You getting $100,000 worth of food stamps.
For sure.
You got 10 kids.
Hey, man, everybody playing, man. They playing on us, man. We just ain't peaked to play. We still 2026.
Yeah.
We still ain't peaked to play, man. Read the room, man.
Oh, my God, man.
Man. But
let's lighten it up, man. What we got?
Before we get out of here, man, like you say, it's been trending on social media, man. Everybody been doing their Mount Rushmores for the past couple of months, man.
Yeah.
You get on social media, you've been seeing the Mount Rushmore heads, with different figures on them and stuff. So, I do too, man. I do too. This segment, I give you too. Give me your first give me your Mount Rushmore of Alabama hip hop artists, since this is Southern Flow, man.
Okay.
We're gonna keep a Southern Flow going.
Okay.
Four heads, man.
4 heads. This easy.
Alabama hip hop.
No, in no particular order.
Yeah, no order.
Rich Boy.
Okay.
Dirty Boys.
Okay.
Deuce Conrad.
Okay.
And Mr. Big.
Oh man, hey, yours
That's
similar
easy.
to mine.
That's
Yours
easy.
similar to mine. I got one head I think is different from yours and mine. I had like you say, no particular order. I had Rich Boy,
Yeah.
Mr. Big,
Yeah.
Dirty Boys, and what was,
I already know.
Who that?
What? No disrespect, y'all. I gotta get what his name is. Oh my God.
Doe B.
My bad,
That's
y'all.
my
My
last
bad,
head, man.
I know Doe B.
Hey,
I know
the
Doe
kid,
B. But I
kid,
I really didn't pick up on his music. To be honest, I didn't. I don't really know a Doe B song. I've heard some of his music.
Yeah.
But I can't give you a song right now.
Sure,
so I'm gonna I'll be
for
honest
sure.
on that. But respect for him to gain the
break the
notoriety.
barriers,
Yeah,
to break the barriers.
He broke a barrier. You know what I'm saying?
for
Now
sure.
that's one thing I did see, because just being in the hip hop blogs and you seeing he being affiliated with Grand Hustle, and I was like, oh,
Getting on 106 and Park with the Alabama State, hat on.
oh, he did that?
For sure, yeah, for sure. I think him and Rich Boy was the only artists from the state of
Alabama,
Alabama to make an appearance.
And a lot of people sleep on Yellow Wolf. Yellow Wolf
I
is.
started too, but I was like,
But I'm not Mount Rushmore him.
Yeah.
I'm just saying people sleep on Yellow Wolf.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Yellow Wolf got signed with Eminem, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
I think he was Interscope, something like that. Or Shady Aftermath, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah,
He's still a figure, for sure.
he's still a figure. But yeah, Yellow Wolf.
My other one was going to be, just in closing, we're about to get out of here, but what would your Mount Rushmore be? Your 4 heads for the Wiregrass. What would your Wiregrass Mount Rushmore be?
Ooh.
Just in the wild, all time. It ain't got to be no recent, characters.
Yeah.
Just all time Wiregrass. Who you think represent the Wiregrass all time? You know what I'm saying? Just your Mount Rushmore. If you want to build your Mount Rushmore.
No particular order. I gotta say this first, but it's still like a no particular order. But when you talk about representation, I automatically think about Wolf.
Yeah.
Big shouts out to Wolf,
Big
baby.
shouts out, man.
Wolf. Big shouts out to George Washington Carver. Even though he wasn't from Dothan, he set precedent.
He made an impact.
He changed the game.
For sure.
And agriculture wouldn't be what it is in Dothan had it not been for George Washington Carver. So George Washington Carver, Dr. Mylan Brown. Dr. Mylan Brown. And Sean Freeman.
Okay.
Beyond the gates, baby.
Yeah.
And I say beyond because he's not limited to just Beyond the Gates. He's done an ample amount of work in the last 5 years.
Yeah.
But just for him to be from the Wiregrass, to break the barriers that he's broken, it ain't nothing but love, man.
Yeah.
A genuine individual. Whether you see him from afar or you're in a shared space with him, Sean Freeman.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm digging that. Man. My Mount Rushmore for the Wiregrass all time. I have to do. Since you went Wolf, I'm gonna go Dancing Dave.
Dancing Dave.
Yeah. If you a '90s baby, '80s '90s baby,
you know about Dancing Dave.
You know about Dancing
right
Dave,
here in the Wiregrass.
Yeah, public figure, man. I go Dancing Dave. I go piggyback off of you with George Washington Carver.
Yeah.
Like you say,
he Dothan by nature.
He Dothan by nature.
He Dothan by nature.
Man.
Yeah.
Then I had Floyd Griffin, Coach Griffin on there.
Oh.
I feel like Coach Griffin, just athletics. I think he was
I ain't have him on mine, but I
the first
it's Dr. Mylan Brown, but I'm gonna put Coach Griffin.
He was the first black athlete football player at Dothan High School.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. And,
okay.
I'm gonna go Coach Griffin. Still making an impact at his
elder
age.
At his he is.
I'm gonna go Coach
We'll
Griffin.
give you the game.
And then my last one, hey man, I'm gonna go Jimmy Rain, man. I'm gonna put the
Jimmy
white line.
Rain.
I'm gonna put the white line on my Mount Rushmore, man. Take it how you want.
You gotta respect it though.
Respect the billionaire.
What?
Come on now.
Status.
Hey, man.
It's called. They said he wanted to change the name of Abbeville.
Yeah.
I got that story. I don't know the depths.
God,
but
what
I
you
know.
want to change it to?
I don't know. Rainville.
Hey, that's Rainville.
What?
Man. Hey, man, I can dig it.
Can you imagine?
That's crazy, man. But
like nothing happens in the city.
Yeah.
Without Jimmy Rain.
Yellowwood, man. Look him up, man. If you don't know, look him up, man. The richest man to come out the Wiregrass, man.
I respect that.
Gotta respect it, man. I just want a little piece of the pie, man.
It's the key to life.
Hey.
Money, power, respect.
Hey, man.
Hey, we love it.
For
hey,
sure.
That's our Mount Rushmores. Like we did Mount Rushmore for, what's your Mount Rushmore for Alabama artists, hip hop, all time. Mm-hmm. And then what's your Mount Rushmore locally in the Wiregrass? Sure. Y'all tap in, y'all let us know. We'll appreciate y'all for tapping in with us, building up with us. Y'all continue to like, share, subscribe. Make sure y'all comment. Make sure y'all let us know what you're thinking, how you feeling, what's what, you know, because we're going to keep building on this side. We're going to keep giving you the Southern flow. Trey B, what you got for him?
Hey, man, like Brent said, man, y'all keep liking, sharing, subscribing, man. We seeing the growth, we see the comments, we hear the love we getting, from the community. So, hey, man, just keep tapping in with the Southern flow and we're going to keep it rocking, man.
And it's just like that. Peace.